Chapter 6: Eco-Villages and Regenerative Communities. A new way to live together with the earth. Imagine waking up to birdsong, drawing water from a shared well, harvesting food you helped grow, and ending the day in a circle with your neighbors, not in scarcity, but in shared purpose. This is not a utopian fantasy. It is a growing reality. Eco-villages and regenerative communities are the beating heart of Eunoia's work. They are living expressions of the values, systems, and relationships that can carry humanity and the planet into balance. They are homes built with intention, not just to shelter life, but to restore it. What is a regenerative community? A regenerative community is more than eco-friendly. It doesn't just reduce harm. It actively heals land, watersheds, cultures, and connections. It is socially connected, decisions made together with care, ecologically integrated, built around the rhythms and needs of the local biome, economically fair, wealth and labor shared, not hoarded, culturally alive, music, rituals, art, and identity are cherished, spiritually rooted, whether through ceremony or silence, reverence for life is present. These are places where people and planet thrive together, not in theory, but in practice. The blueprint of Eunoia ecovillages. While each community is unique, Eunoia ecovillages share core design elements: sustainable shelter, earth-bag domes, cob homes, passive solar cabins, bamboo structures built by locals for locals, closed-loop systems, gray water recycling, composting toilets, food forests, natural water filtration, and minimal waste. Food sovereignty, community gardens, seed libraries, aquaponics, fermentation kitchens, and traditional knowledge. Energy independence, off-grid solar, wind, biogas, and human-powered tools. Energy autonomy without extraction. Autonomy, there we go, without extraction. Shared spaces, communal kitchens, wellness centers, libraries, gathering circles, and art studios. Learning hubs. Every eco-village doubles as a teaching site, hosting the Steward of the Land program and welcoming learners. Emergency readiness. Designed as climate shelters and resilience hubs, safe places for the displaced, the fleeing, and the rebuilding. Built with, not for. Eunoia does not drop in and build villages for others. Instead, it collaborates with local communities, respecting Indigenous sovereignty, youth leadership, and diverse needs. Each eco-village is shaped by local cultural practices, climate conditions, available materials, spiritual traditions, demographic needs, youth, elders, migrants, etc. The goal is not uniformity, but diversity. Each one is a living mirror of its land and people. Temporary and permanent villages. Some eco-villages are built to last generations. Others are transitional sanctuaries set up quickly in response to crisis, war, fire, flood, famine, and later evolve or dissolve as needed. Both are essential. Whether hosting refugees in Gordon, fire survivors in California, or youth in the Arctic, the core values remain the same: dignity, sustainability, and care. Governance. Circles, not pyramids. Each regenerative community practices shared leadership, often using tools like sociocracy or consensus, elders, councils, youth representatives, Indigenous-led governance. conflict resolution through dialogue and storytelling. The goal is to cultivate responsibility, not enforce control, to empower many voices, not elevate one. These are the microcosms of the world we want to build. The role of art, ritual, and healing. Eunoia eco-villages aren't just practical, they're beautiful. Murals, mosaics, ceremonies, and celebrations are part of everyday life. There is space for grief, for joy, for song. Communities often build ritual gardens, fire circles, and healing sanctuaries where people can process trauma, reconnect, and grow. Because restoration isn't just physical, it's emotional and spiritual too. Scalable, adaptable, replicable. Eunoia's eco-village model is open source and built to scale. Governments can adopt it to build low-cost, high-impact communities. Indigenous nations can use it to protect lands and culture. Movements can replicate it in urban or rural landscapes. Youth can use it to reclaim abandoned land and build futures. Toolkits, blueprints, and training modules are freely shared. Each eco-village is a seed, meant to inspire a forest. A living tapestry. Eunoia doesn't create isolated projects. It weaves regenerative communities into a global web where each node supports the next. One community may send seeds, another may share water harvesting designs, a third may host displaced people from the first. This is not just survival. This is the rebirth of interdependence, from crisis to culture. What if refugee camps became regenerative villages? What if slums became seedbeds of healing? What if post-disaster shelters became living sanctuaries? Eunoia says it's not only possible, it's necessary. Because the future is not just something to endure, it's something we can design with love.